Hey everybody, Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. Today I want to cover for you just the basics of strengthening your abs and strengthening your core and why you should be doing this, regardless of whether your goals are strength oriented or aesthetic and size oriented. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, lately these days we're seeing a lot of minimalist routines coming out that are all barbell work, all compound work. And while I do appreciate the idea of this, because I believe that for most people, other than guys in the middle of contest prep or prepping for a photo shoot, at least 80 to 90% of your time in the gym should be spent doing heavy compounds. However, I've also noticed this trend in there to say that, oh, squats, deadlifts, bench press, things like that will develop your core enough for you to achieve your goals. And I completely disagree with this. And the reason for that being, we know that in powerlifting, and this has been proven for decades, and all powerlifters understand this, that the weakest muscle in the kinetic chain will always limit your performance. There's a reason you see powerlifters doing tons and tons of tricep work for their bench press. It's not done arbitrarily. So when you get to core training, the argument I would present is that a weak core will limit your overall strength and will limit your overall muscle growth. So by developing a strong core, it will help you squat a heavier weight because it is usually critical for not only stability but for neural efficiency. A strong core that you can contract tightly on a squat, a deadlift, a bench press, any of your main core mass builders will allow you to move a heavier weight. And it will allow you to move a heavier weight even for your higher rep work sets. And the more weight you move with the same form on a given lift for a given number of reps, the easier it's going to be for you to gain muscle mass off of this. And you have the fact to consider that it even is a technique issue. I would say most guys I see who are squatting and they're struggling to get really impressive squat numbers quickly, like most lifters I see with less than 2 years of experience who are still struggling to hit a 315 squat for reps to proper depth, it is almost always their core. And when I watch these guys squat, I notice core weaknesses continually when I see them. And if these guys just did proper heavy core work, they would probably add 20 or 30 pounds to their squat in a very short period of time, which again, if you're training for strength is usually important, but if you're training for size, adding 20 to 30 pounds to your work sets on your squats is going to pay huge dividends in terms of muscle gain. So what do I mean by training your core or your abs particularly for strength? I'm talking low rep strength training. I love high rep ab work is something just to do for fun. I myself do 20 rep stuff. I do 100 rep crunches, things like that for fun. But those don't really develop strength in the core. What I mean by strength training for the core, I'm talking doing work down in the 5 to 8 rep range, either with very heavy standing cables. Like I do work on a lat pull down with TRX bands or ropes to do standing cable crunches of various types, kneeling cable crunches, heavy crunches with plates on your chest. If you can hold a pair of 45s over your chest and do crunches, you're going to find that your core and your abs are going to develop strength very, very quickly. If you can do things like dragon flag, you should be doing those. But you should be training your core for strength. And that strength will carry over to all of your other lifts, all of your big compound movements. If you develop core strength, you're going to find it easier to progress on those, to use proper technique with heavy weight. So it's not only going to help you gain muscle, but it's also going to help protect your lower back and protect you from injury on movements like squats and deadlifts, which are the movements that put the most muscle on you. So that's my advice on that, guys, and that's really all I have to say on that today. And I will talk to you next time.